Hey, how's it going, amazing fools? Welcome back to the Hurricane Husky video. Today we're gonna be doing part 2 of the last reaction video. If you haven't already, go check it out. Link will be down below in the description. On top of that, I have a couple announcements to make. First off, my dad released his first ever novel. It is a Christian science fiction novel. You can see it right here. The Amazon link for that will be down below in the description. It is only 15 bucks and it's 175 pages. Really awesome book. I'm so proud of him for getting this out. Second announcement, only 54% of you guys are subscribed. So like always, if you can do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Get us to 200 subscribers. That'd be freaking awesome. One more announcement I wanted to make, or two more, was I just hit 200 followers on Twitch. So we're going to be doing a 12-hour live stream coming up soon. I don't know the exact date yet. It might be Monday. Depends on how things work. But I'm hoping at least to do a 12-hour live stream super soon, so stay on the lookout for that. So happy for 200. And I can't remember the last thing, so with that being said, let's get right on into the video. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be reacting to the next part of this, which is Why I Hate Furries, the updated. So this was released in April by the major Cloog channel. Like I said before, link to this video and the original video will be down below in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. So yeah, let's get into this. Hopefully my webcam is not going to be in the way.
Yeah, you guys like that, huh? Good. Now I can take you for a counterintuitive spin.
I can't unsee that now.
I don't even hate furries. I, in fact, have basically an indifference for them. Why'd you just kill one then? For the satisfaction of viewers like you, of course, and to get funny, sensitive furries to hilariously lash out at me instinctively over something they didn't like.
I've seen a little bit of this video just to see if I thought it was gonna be appropriate for the channel. I can already tell it's gonna be a great video. So let's see what his updated points of views are. I have a feeling I may have misjudged this character a little bit, this person, but who knows? They still could be a complete hater scumbag. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna find out together.
You might be asking, well, if you don't hate furries, then what is this video about? Well, honestly, I'm quite tired of getting comments from furries saying all this cringe-ass crap when my views have changed. How's a guy supposed to relax when I'm getting comments telling me I'm a racist for not liking a particular fandom they're in? And also because, let's be honest, this is incredibly freaking awful. Oh my god, I can't believe I used to look like that. So, I really just want to update my responses and give you a better understanding with where I stand with all this nonsense.
Okay, one thing I can agree with, and no offense to you, Major Cloog, but that old video was extremely cringe. I can agree with you that that was pretty bad. I do like the new video style. Your animation, I can give props, or I can get credit as due. Your new animations, they look really good. And I like the new voiceovers. I think it sounds a lot better. That's just a little... You know, you can't be all negative. I like to give credit where credit's due, and that's my little credit for you there.
Now, I'm not saying I'm supporting these freak shows or anything like that. I'm certainly not ever going to be remotely a part of their fandom. But I'm also not some fucking douchebag who actually condones any type of murder. Unless, of course, you're a pedophile. I mean, in that case, you should, like, go get a gun, put it to your temple, and, like, pull the trigger. No.
Although I don't, condone suicide, if you are a pedophile, you need to go get help. I agree with him with that. And I also respect the fact that he doesn't ever want to be a part of the fandom. I respect that. You can't expect everyone to always agree with you. I can respect that. I just hope that he can also respect just us in general. Just respect that we exist and respect our viewpoints and differing opinions. That's all I ask.
Like, seriously, stop living. Alright. Alright guys, let me correct myself on something I said previously. I called these types of people young furries, but the more scientific term is animation meme. Fucking footnote, rip off ass. But a lot of them have said they don't consider themselves furries, even though they have like one of those anamorph representations of themselves. They transform it and shit. I already made a video specifically on these videos, but I'll just touch on the things I hate about them. I'm not saying I hate them all, by the way. These are just some of my pet peeves. You know, a lot of them are always making drama with each other, like hurting themselves if someone takes one of their OCs. Kinda just got me like, goodness gracious. Some of them just post their porn for everyone to see and crap, and that's just nasty.
Okay, I can agree with this. If you are a fairy watching us who does this, there is a time and a place for that. Now, to be fair, this example he gave here, he literally went in a channel that was meant for this. So I can't blame that. But there is a lot of people who will just randomly post not safe for work content or references in Discord servers or on Twitter, on their not After Dark accounts, and there's really a time and a place, and that's not the time or the place. Keep it to a private setting, keep it to private Discord servers, not public ones. Not everyone's into that. There's a time and place for everything. He's got to learn that. I can agree with that. It is annoying. You know, the sexual part of the fandom, it's not a big deal to me. All right, a lot of people are into it. Like I said, I'm not going to share my viewpoints on it, but just know there is a time and a place.
I mean, yeah, I'd be lying if I said I haven't drawn a bit of titty in my life. But do I have like a fucking public pornography vault where I force people to browse and look at that shit? No. Also, almost all of them are minors, and like, that attracts the people who like should stop breathing forever, and we don't want that. Okay, so yeah, furries can draw really well. I've said that in my other video, and I'd stand by that same point now.
That's true. Like he said that in the last video, and that's the thing I said last video. I respect that. I respect that he can see some light in the fandom. That yeah, a lot of the fandom is really good artists, and not just not safe for work art. Like in general, just like there is some really fucking cute art out there, and some really good artists in the fandom. For great instance, Zero to Husky, one of my best friends and someone who's done art for the channel in the past. An amazing digital artist. You know, incredible digital artist. You should go subscribe to the channel. I'll actually put a link in the description to Zero too, if I remember. I might not remember, but I'm gonna try to. But yeah, like there is some really good art in the fandom. It's incredible.
A lot of the things they make are super cute, and on the same wholesome level as Keanu Reeves and Call Me Carson's love for insociable brain-dead fan kids. But yikes, they have got to be one of the most sexual fandoms I've ever seen, like, by far.
Okay, now there is definitely more sexual fandoms out there. But I have to agree, I'm not going to just lie, alright? I have to agree in the sense that the furry fandom is definitely up there. It is definitely up there when it comes to the not safe for work aspect. There is a huge percent of the fandom that is. And I can agree with that. It can be annoying at times. It can be cool at times. It depends on how you look at it. But I don't know if we're necessarily the top. I think we're definitely very, very, very up there, though, on the list.
And I think when furries are really prolific in any fandom at all, they're the ones that are quick to make sure that the 34th rule of the internet applies to it. Leading people like me to have a negative opinion about that particular fandom entirely. Thing is though, it's not that hard to ignore, and I guess they're just doing what they like to do, and there's nothing really I can do about it. But come on you guys, when I see a furry-fied Bart Simpson with a 30-foot Budocock, I'm probably not gonna want you to watch The Simpsons anymore.
You see, I really do like that you did this update video, because I can respect this stuff. It does honestly give a bad outlook on the fandom when all people see of the fandom is the not safe for work stuff. And it really is, the Rule 34. If it exists, there is probably some kind of furry not safe for work version of it. And that's just really how it is. And I don't think that's ever going to change, but that it does really give a bad name for the fandom. And I can respect and understand why someone would feel this way about the fandom, based off what they see and hear. I can respect that.
In all my years of studying the arts of arousal and gathering intellect of the art of wiener rubbing, not once have I came across a furry who didn't have some weird ass kink. I've learned there's the psychological transmorphic art of toe licking, American transformation, nipple jump rope, and amongst some other new frequencies of odd neuron-inducing acts as well. Now, of course, I can't link these odd things to the entire fandom because really everybody in the world has a different turn on.
I was about to say, don't just call out furries though, because there is a lot of people outside the fandom who have some weird ass kinks. Okay, so I was about to say, I was hoping he would say that because it is not just the furry fandom. There is almost everyone on the planet, unless you just have no sexual desire at all, which is cool, has some kind of weird ass kink. Whether they like to admit it or not, let's be honest.
But these guys have ascended from our pathetic states and have been able to find pleasure in the most odd of oddities, such as diaper wearing. The fuck? There is no way people can wank off to a couple of wadded up trees molded into the shape of underwear. These guys.
I mean, I don't know. This is something again, just like the lesbian. I don't necessarily understand what this has to do with the fandom. Maybe a fairy did this at some point, but that's just flat out weird in my opinion. I'm not one to judge people very often because everyone has their own things, but in my opinion, that is flat out weird. I don't know who would think it's a good idea to dress up in a diaper like that and get in a bathtub. That's kind of
guys really are advanced. Some of them even know how to pop one of these shits in the microwave and somehow not manage to die of some foreign disease.
Who? Sorry, I was just reading that bottom caption for a second there. Who, one, reuses diapers, and two, who the puts a diaper in a microwave? Are you fucking joking? Please never use that microwave again for anything else. Oh my, I lose faith in humanity every day I'm on the internet, I swear. Nope.
They even got like some new superpower that comes with it. Hairpiece? Damn, I want some of that. They've also managed to get the slightest boner at the fantasy of a human skull sliding down their digestion.
Okay, look. Vor is a whole different topic, okay? Vor is its special breed. I have nothing against Vor. I used to have a good friend who was a Vor artist, a very good Vor artist. That's a completely different topic, though. I mean, it's kind of odd. It's an odd part of the fandom, in my opinion. Like I said, nothing against it. You know, people do what they're gonna do, but Vor is one of those weirder things.
Correct. But yeah, there's some things that are not okay. You know, the zoophilic stuff. Clifford Shaft.
All right. I knew at one point he was gonna have to touch on this. If you're a zoophile, you need to leave. Okay, that is weird and messed up. Look, I understand everyone has their ways, and it's surprisingly, because I've done research on it before, it's not actually illegal in every state in the U.S. Believe it or not, and in some states it's illegal, but it's only like a misdemeanor, not a felony. I guess everyone's into their own things, but I would not consider you a part of the fandom if you're a zoophile. And also, I would appreciate if people would stop associating the entire fandom with zoophiles, because most of us have no desire to want to f animals or do things like that.
It's not a fucking sleeping bag. I don't know how many times I have to say it. However, these things aren't always linked to furries. I'd say a lot of zoophiles are furries, but in comparison, a lot of furries aren't zoophiles.
You know, that's a good comparison. There are probably a lot of zoophiles that are furries, unfortunately. But I do like how he said that. A lot of furries aren't zoophiles. And if you are a zoophile and a furry, at the very least, stay private about it. I'm not going to ask you to change yourself, but at least stay private about it, because otherwise you just continue to give a bad name to the fandom. Keep it private. Keep it to yourself. Alright? Fair enough.
I mean, it's still a lot than a lot of other fandoms, that's still pretty bad. But it's zoophiles that I want to chop up into many little pieces and feed to piranhas. And I would never even think about putting the furry on the same level as a zoophile, because that's far worse. Unless, of course, they are furry. Then, yeah.
I also don't condone murder. I don't.
But you know, there's all kinds of varieties of these things. Black ones, white ones, gay ones.
Okay, can we talk about that? Is Little Nas X really a furry, or does he just have enough respect and enough money for furries that he's just like, hey, yo, I'm gonna buy a fursuit now? Is that what happened with that? Did he just like, hey, yo, I'm about to buy a fursuit and this is gonna be lit as shit? Because I heard about that on Twitter or something like, and I saw it on TikTok. Is that like real? Did he actually get a fursuit? Let me know in the comment section down below. I need to know.
Base ones, gay ones, gay ones, gay ones. Damn. But that's just what I'm saying. Not that they're gay or anything. I just don't hate furries in general, because they're all different. Some are cool, and others should just bleed out entirely. I just don't understand.
Okay. Once again, respect your opinion. I don't think anyone should bleed out entirely. You know, that could just be satire, but I don't believe anyone should. But I do respect the fact that you said some are cool, and that is true. Most of us are pretty chill. You know, 90% of the fandom's just people enjoying themselves, just living life. I'm in a Discord server, The Haven, with 2,000 members, 2,000 plus members, and what happens behind the scenes, I don't really know, but from what I can tell, there's not that much drama. Most people are just pretty chill. I mean, some people get aggravated at church and stuff. That's gonna happen when you have 2,000 people in the same server. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, most of us are chill.
And that's fine, because chances are if I did, I'd probably be a Stegosaurus right now. I walk a lonely road. Nonetheless, I don't purely use all my energy to try and get them to kill themselves, or spend my time looking up furry porn just to say, ew, nasty. And I'm sure that's what a lot of you fellas do. For real, like, don't purposely try and find furries and whatever if you apparently hate them, because there's a huge chance that you'll become one of them. I've known many quote-unquote anti-furries that have joined the side of the Sith purely from hanging around them, and it's pretty clear that you're just a closeted furry if you constantly say, oh my god, I fucking hate furries, I fucking hate furries, like, all the goddamn time. Because for real, if you hated them, you wouldn't put yourself around them or try and look them up. And to the fascist/communist Russian band kids out there, it's not cool, it's lame, and I think you should get a better hobby other than finding furries to harass on the internet. Oh, no, I'm built different.
Go away, notifications.
That was so fucking unfunny.
Oh my god. I'm just not gonna touch it.
Oh lord. Ham, activate the giant lawnmower.
No. Alright, so that was Major Cloog's video on Why I Hate Furries updated. My opinions have definitely changed about Major Cloog a little bit. I still wish he was a little less hateful towards people. Everyone has their own viewpoints on life. Things that we may deem as socially acceptable are only socially acceptable because they've been made socially acceptable by people. You know, everyone has their own viewpoints and opinions, and I respect everyone no matter what. Whether I agree with them or not, or whether I agree with their lifestyle or not, I still try to have respect for as many people as possible. But that's just my take on it. I do respect the fact that he kind of came out and was like, look, I don't hate furries as a whole, I hate particular people, which is fine. You're allowed to dislike, I prefer to use the word dislike instead of hate, but you're allowed to dislike anyone you want. I disliked Major Cloog when I saw the first video, but now I wanted to see this video personally for myself because I wanted to really get a better outlook on his opinion and views on things. So yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for coming out to this video. I appreciate it so much. Thank y'all so much on Twitch for hitting me 200 followers. That is freaking awesome. We're so close to 200 on YouTube. I think we're at like 190 something or 180. We're so close. It's so awesome. Like always, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. 54% of you guys have not subscribed, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you want to see me react to in the future. Hit that like button, and also check the description for all the links that you can help support me, help support my dad with his book, and to the original videos. You can always check the description. There's always cool stuff in there to look at. Sometimes I'll leave a little Easter egg for you guys to check out. But yeah, thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, floofs. Bye.